Hi everyone, I'm back with the solstice reading. So, happy solstice, you guys. Today is the month that we call December, the day that we call 2021, the day that we call the 21st, in the year that we call 2023. Sorry about the misspeak there. So, what I did today, honestly, I just asked for a universal message, you guys. I set all of my intentions, which includes the healing intentions for you folks. So if you want them, stand in your power, decree that you want it for your highest and greatest good, only and always, if you so choose. So anyway, yeah, I did a reading and I asked for a universal message. I asked what it was that they thought we could benefit to hear as the energy stands today. What would it benefit us to know or to have some insight into, right? So let me tell you what's driving the reading. The reading is being driven by, this is actually a war card for me. So he's run in and he's stolen all of this information or this technology and he's running away with it, right? So this is a strategy card because he had to go in strategically to do that. He took what he thought was important and he's running back out. Okay, so this is swords, this is information, words, thoughts, ego, and it can be technology. So what are we in? What are we actually in? What have we been in? We have been in an information war. We have been. So that's the energy that drives this reading. The pathway that is going to lead to the rest of the story, okay? So there's this information war going on. There are people here on the earth plane, people of power or stature, okay? And they're dribbling out breadcrumbs. What are they dribbling out breadcrumbs about? Well, information. You can see that there's information below driving this whole thing. So they're doing it strategically, right? It's strategically, but above, it's strategically done in a way to hold us back, to keep us bound, and to keep us from seeing the actual truth that's around us. All right, so deception. I've blurred out. Sorry, you guys. There we go. So it's really about deception. So that's the energy that's driving this reading is deception and untruths. Now, representing the very beginning of the story is the Page of Cups. So this is new stuff that's coming out, all right? Because pages are always younger energies. So new stuff coming out and new things that are yet to come out because things are still being hidden. Okay, with the cups, things are always like, they can always be hidden. So there's new energies that they're dribbling out. Okay, they're dribbling those things out, and they're deceitful, they're deceptive. Okay, they're out there. There are words out there right now that are being done to cause disappointment. And so what they're doing is they're taking these words to create disappointment and they're throwing a little bit of truth in there. So there's a little bit of truth in there, but a lot of deception, which would make it seem more believable, which is meant to create disappointment. And what they're doing is they're kind of putting this stuff out about leaders, okay? About the leaders out there, because this is a king above that. So a king, but with that King of Swords, he has integrity. So there's a lot of lies going on right now about people or people of stature, and people of stature are putting out the lies, right? People of stature are putting out the lies about people of stature that actually have integrity. So it's meant to be very confusing and very deceptive, all right? And all of this energy is, okay, they've now brought in these new people that they're working with to actually help spread this breadcrumbs of deception about people that actually have integrity. Now, I asked if this was being done by people with ill intent, and I got the Nefarious Choices card. So yeah, people with ill intent have come up with new stories. They've worked with new people to drop these breadcrumbs out, you guys, that's mixed in with a little bit of truth but a lot of deception about people that actually do have integrity. They're doing this stuff very strategically, dropping it out dribble by dribble by people who some might look at as though these people have integrity. And it's all meant to keep us from seeing the truth and to be very deceptive. The good news is with this, you guys, is that we can shake these bandages off very easily, and we can rip that blindfold off, and we can then see the truth very clearly. And so that would be the advice with this reading, right? So I asked for more. I asked for a little bit more. Okay, can we continue? Give me a little bit more, please. And so what they're saying is we need to be strong, because right now there's a lot of chaos, you guys. And this chaos is coming from new energies, new people that have made deals with people that are now on the scene that look like they're like good meaning people, or people of stature, or, you know, respected people that are dropping out breadcrumbs of dishonesty mixed in with a little bit of truth, meant to keep us bound from seeing the actual truth. And they're kind of attacking people with integrity, you guys. And this is all being done strategically, and it is being done with nefarious intent. So over here, we need to be strong. We've got to use our strength, right? Use our strength to tame these beasts, to rip off that blindfold and see the truth clearly. All of this chaos around us, we need to remove ourselves from it. So we need to move ourselves out of the chaos and into smoother waters, use our own thought process to be in these smoother waters during this process of them lying and being deceitful and creating all of this chaos. Soon there's going to be an ending, you guys. There's going to be something that comes to pass. It's gonna finish up. We're going to be looking out, and things are going to seem like we're looking out at something new. But there's already been a little groundwork done, so they're going to bring in this new thing, and it's going to be all about war, okay? So they're warning us that we're going to hear a lot more about war, war, war. So they really want us to be strong as we start to see some things end, and then they bring out this war card. And I asked if I read this piece of the message correctly, and I got the star. I got 17, which means yes, I did. And then of course I went over the entire reading, and I said, so is this the message that you want to get out to the people today? And I got yes. So this is the message that they want us to know today, that there's a lot of disinformation, and it's being done on purpose. And you know, we really need to remove ourselves from it and get ourselves into a good place mentally, move ourselves into those smoother waters, because down the pike here, we're going to start hearing more about this stuff again. So I said, all right, so now that you've given us that for insight, can you tell us, like, there's all this disinformation and there's all this scary talk and scary tactics going on and lies, and you know, can you just tell me, give me a story about humanity. How do we fare through all of this? This has been going on for a long time, having to use our discernment and whatnot. Can you show me, you know, a little story about how we fare through all of this, you guys? So what I got here for a little story is that wishes are going to be fulfilled, and we are going to be moving into a time where we're really hyper-focusing on a lot of higher vibrational things. That's going to happen. We're going to be focused on a lot more higher vibrational things in the future than all of this like negativity that's been kind of thrown at us for a while now, right? So things are going to move in, but you know, we're not even noticing these things moving in because we're being so distracted with all that other stuff. So look here, not there, right? So we're caught up in looking at the negative stuff, and we're not seeing the gifts that come in. So we want to kind of redirect ourselves so that we can actually see clearly. We want to make sure we take that blindfold off our eyes, right? So there is a death and there's a rebirth that's happening. And that's a good thing in this case, especially because it's lined right up right next here to our sun card. And with the sun card, so you've gone through this death and this rebirth, which has actually created something better, right? So That's our like celebrations, our sun, our warmth, happiness, joy, abundance. So as we go through this death and this rebirth, it's going to bring in a much better time. And we'll be able to start actually utilizing these better times the world over. This darkness is going to be behind us. This death that we've been dying will be behind us. And then what will be in front of us is this piece of the journey. All right, you guys. So then I have this beautiful oracle deck, and I used it the other day when I told you all to pick a crystal and gave you all a little bit of a personal reading. So I used it again today, and instead of ending with a card the way I generally do out of this deck, I ended with an oracle card out of it's called Energy Spirit, and it's an oracle deck. It's beautiful. It was a gift to me from a friend of mine, from my friend Denise. Just a beautiful deck. And so I wanted to end with that, you guys. So I did. I shuffled up and I said, as the energy stands and what we've been given for information in this moment, what would you like to leave us with from the Energy Spirit Oracle deck? And what I got was Wisdom of the Magi. All right, so, think about that. The Magi, they looked to the stars. They were astrologists. They were alchemists, right? And they were very, very, very intuitive. They were incredibly wise beings. And so we're being asked with this to use our tools to be wise and to be discerning. They want us to keep mental clarity, which means we need to be still. We need to learn to still that mind, look to our tools, and really start discerning. Be very discerning, because there's a lot out there, you guys, with all of that deception. So they want us to practice actually that wisdom of the Magi and use our mental clarity and take off that blindfold and be very discerning. And I asked if I got that right, if that's what they wanted me to say, and if that was the message they wanted to come through. And they gave me the world. So yes, that would be good for everyone the world over, to really use our wisdom, use our tools, really, really be discerning and still our minds so that we can have that mental clarity. So I hope that you enjoyed this solstice reading, this universal message. And know that I'm thinking of you all, and know that I'm sending you all many, many blessings and much, much love. If you don't hear from me again between now and Christmas, it is because this is a really busy season, as you know, and it's a busy season for me as well. But know that I'm always thinking of you, always, always, always. And until next time, I'm sending you a ton of love and lots of blessings and lots of positive energy and happiness and joy, you guys. I hope you're enjoying the season, and I hope that you found some value in this. And I will see you all very soonish. All right, you guys, take care.